Are you a fan of high-octane war action films? If so, you're in luck. We have compiled a list of the most adrenaline-pumping war action movies on Netflix. Get ready to immerse yourself in a world of intense battle sequences, gritty storylines, and brave heroes. With that being said, let's dive into these thrilling movies. Number 10. Hacksaw Ridge. Desmond Doss, a conscientious objector who worked as a physician during World War II without carrying a weapon, is the real-life subject of this book. Doss was awarded the Medal of Honor for his outstanding bravery and unshakable faith in the face of the horrific Battle of Okinawa, which allowed him to save the lives of 75 comrades. A man's steadfast adherence to his beliefs despite the turmoil of war is the subject of the profoundly emotional movie. Though not in every Netflix location, it is available in the United States, Australia, Germany, and a few more countries.
Help me get one more.
Number 9. The Bombardment, or The Shadow in My Eye as it is called in other places. It chronicles the lives of troops and residents in World War II-era Copenhagen as they struggle to survive and deal with loss in the middle of an aerial onslaught. The Bombardment combines several stories to depict war's whole extent and consequences. It brings the various horrors and atrocities of war to the viewer's close quarters and can be quite heartbreaking to witness. The Bombardment is a potent jewel, full of amazing performances and stunning photography. Number 8. Narvik. A group of Norwegian resistance warriors makes an effort to withstand insurmountable obstacles to prevent Germany from invading their country. Narvik is a powerful depiction of a little-known battle narrative that highlights the bravery and tenacity of the warriors who fought in front of breathtaking Arctic scenery. For those who enjoy war films, Narvik is a very engaging watch because of its realistic portrayal of historical events and stirring performances. It is worth checking out and is available on Netflix in almost every country. Number 7. 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi. Directed by Michael Bay, the film is based on the true events of the 2012 terrorist attack on the U.S. diplomatic compound in Benghazi, Libya. It follows the harrowing experiences of 6 members of a security team who fought to defend the American diplomatic mission in a nearby CIA annex from waves of militant attacks. It also touches on the political intricacies surrounding the attack and the personal sacrifices made by the soldiers.
If you don't send our support, Americans are going to die, including the one talking to you right now.
Number 6. The Outpost. This movie chronicles one of the deadliest fights of the Afghan War, whereby Taliban terrorists relentlessly attack a small force of American soldiers stationed at Combat Outpost Keating. The Outpost depicts contemporary fighting in a gritty, dramatic manner. It can be compelling at times, and tries to capture the intensity and split-second decision-making of real-life fights. Above all, though, it seeks to give a sobering glimpse into the brutal reality of battle, while also paying tribute to the bravery and sacrifice of those who serve.
We're taking this bitch back.
Number 5. The Forgotten Battle. Set in the closing stages of World War II, the movie focuses on the lives of Dutch citizens, German soldiers, and Allied forces as they struggle to survive the bloody Battle of the Scheldt. It's a Dutch movie that recognizes the Canadian Army's historical significance as a key player in the Allied operations, while also shedding light on the war that is sometimes neglected. The Forgotten Battle powerfully conveys the human cost of war via well-developed characters and a gripping narrative, leaving viewers thinking long after the credits have rolled.
Pain.
Number 4. Mosul. An Iraqi SWAT squad, under the command of a veteran police officer, fights to free their city from ISIS's grasp in the center of war-torn Mosul, while creating a strong brotherhood in the turmoil. Mosul is a memorial to the real-life warriors who, in the face of a fierce and occasionally overpowering battle, would not surrender their city. Despite being in Arabic, Mosul is an American-produced movie with some realistic action sequences that provide viewers with a visceral and thought-provoking look at the sacrifices made in the fight for justice and freedom.
ليش اسمع كلامي؟
احنا زلم الزينة.
Number 3. Beasts of No Nation. This movie centers on Agu, a young child whose African nation is ravaged by civil conflict and forces him to serve as a child soldier. Idris Elba gives a powerful performance as the menacing warlord, leading to a melancholic depiction of the catastrophic effects of war on children. The movie is an intensely violent yet poignant tale of innocence lost that is unquestionably a must-see Netflix original movie. Number 2. All Quiet on the Western Front. It centers on a group of young German soldiers fighting in the First World War as they struggle to retain their humanity amid the mayhem on the front lines and come to terms with the terrible reality of war. This film, which is an adaptation of the beloved 1929 book, explores the deep effects that war has on all parties involved. The movie did such a good job showing that some things may not be as good as they seem. And I adore how the beetle represents that even when terrible things are happening around the world, the beauty of nature remains almost unbothered, or perhaps persistent. Number 1. The Siege of Jadotville. This film is based on the true story of the 1961 siege during the Congo crisis, where a small contingent of Irish UN peacekeepers found themselves besieged by local Katangese forces. It follows Commandant Pat Quinlan, played by Jamie Dornan, as he leads his inexperienced but determined soldiers through an intense and unexpected battle. Despite being vastly outnumbered and outgunned, the Irish troops display incredible bravery and strategic prowess, holding their ground against the odds.
They're coming!